How much money does Vladimir Putin have? Vladimir Putin, who recently brought war back into Europe on a scale not seen since World War II, is rumoured to be one of the richest men on the planet. But just how much does Putin own? First, some context. On November the 9th, 1989, the Berlin Wall fell, signposting the Soviet Union's days of brutal dominion over the Eastern blocs were numbered. It seemed like democracy and liberty had won out over fear, paranoia and hatred, and the world breathed a sigh. As Eastern Bloc countries were looking west and embracing democracy, Russia sadly turned further inwards. A huge amount of publicly owned assets were divided up and given to a handful of businessmen, the oligarchs. But just how much did Putin take for himself? Vladimir Putin's 2019 disclosure report totals an annual income of $135,000. It then lists the following as his most valuable earthly assets: an 830 square foot apartment in St. Petersburg with access to a 200 square foot garage, a 1600 square foot apartment in Moscow, 2 vintage Russian GAZs, a Lada Niva SUV worth around $6,000, and a 900 towable camper tent trailer. This is what we know on the records. I mean, come on, Pooty. We know you own more than this. Bill Browder is a longtime Putin critic. According to testimony from Browder, given to the US Senate in 2017, he said, after Khodorkovsky's conviction, the other oligarchs went to Putin and asked them what they needed to do to avoid sitting in the same cage as Khodorkovsky. Putin's answer was 50%, for him personally. He went on to say, Putin is one of the richest men in the world. I estimate that he has accumulated $200 billion in ill-gotten gains from these types of operations over his 17 years in power. Putin has denied claims about his wealth. Speaking on his behalf, the Kremlin have previously called billion-dollar estimates of Putin's wealth as pure fiction that don't even warrant a response. That's a response, isn't it? Putin's rumoured to own a secret palace. Putin's political rival, Alexander Navalny, released drone footage and documents relating to the secret palace. Navalny has historically been beaten, poisoned, intimidated, and is currently imprisoned by the Russian government. So I think it's pretty safe to say Navalny got under Putin's skin. The unimaginably luxurious mansion spans 190,000 square feet, situated on a 170-acre clifftop above the Black Sea. Reputed to be the largest private residence in Russia, the property features 27,000 square foot guest house, an amphitheatre, professional caliber ice hockey rink, a Vegas-style casino, nightclub with stripper poles, and an underground tasting room overlooking the water. Classical music plays around the clock at the property's vineyards. After this activist drone video was released online, it garnered over 100 million views in a few days, forcing the Kremlin to once again have to deny these claims. Is Putin putting people like Tony Soprano to shame? Is Putin actually richer than Jeff Bezos of Amazon or Bill Gates? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon to stay up to date with all the latest news, reviews with attitude from the TLS World team.